Welcome. This plant is Euphorbia globosa. I kept it outside for the entire summer, and I only took it indoor. I only took it back inside last week because it has been raining a lot, and the temperatures, even though during the day is quite warm, at night it is getting cold and wet is not a good mixture for a succulent. And today I took it outside just to make this video, and I might keep it as long as it doesn't rain. It was raining at night, but as long as it doesn't rain during the day, and it can still be outside. Euphorbias are plants that are extremely interesting and very varied. They come in different sizes and different shapes. Some of them are succulents and some of them are not. And if you look at Euphorbia, you can only tell it's a Euphorbia by looking at its flowers. And this Euphorbia has been in bloom for the entire season. It still has flowers. The flowers are very inconspicuous. Let me zoom them here. Here is a flower. As you can see, it is not a very showy flower. It is just a reproductive organ that attracts its pollinators by producing nectar and not by its color or the smell. And here, let me move the camera. Here, the flower is gone and there is a fruit in which, when it's ripe, will be 3 seeds. On this stem here at the end of this stem, there used to be a flower, but because it has not been pollinated, it just fell off, and there is just a scar which shows where the flower used to be. So going back to the entire plant, it grew considerably during the summertime. It was outside all the time. The summer was very hot. It was there were dry periods, and then I was watering this plant about once a week, or even sometimes more than that, because the summer was very hot, and sometimes and there were very dry periods, so the water was evaporating quite quickly. But there were also very rainy periods during this summer, so at that time I didn't water the plant. On the contrary, I was a little bit afraid that there might be too much water, but no, because of very high temperatures, this plant was thriving this summer. Euphorbias are South African or African equivalents of cacti. They occupy very similar niches, so deserts, semi-deserts, hot and dry environments, and they are just like cacti. They are adapted to dealing with periods of drought, with periods when there is no water available. However, unlike cacti, they didn't develop any spines, or there are very few euphorbias that developed them. Euphorbias are protecting themselves from being eaten, are protecting their water from being stolen by producing a toxin. All euphorbias have a milky sap inside their flesh, and this sap is highly poisonous and highly irritant, and this kind of defense is as effective as cacti's spines. It's the beginning of October. The season is coming to an end, and soon it will not be possible to take a houseplant outside because it will be so cold. So today might be the last time that this plant is outside this year. I will keep it at home. I will put it on a windowsill. I will be watering it once in a while, but only once in a while, maybe once every 3 weeks, once a month, and I will not be soaking the soil. Just make it a little bit wet in order to prevent the plant from drying completely, as it will be in my living room when where the temperature will be around 20-21 degrees Celsius. And then next spring the cycle will start all over again. I will take it outside, it will start growing and hopefully blooming, and a new season will start. Collecting euphorbias creates a huge danger to the collector because there are so many of them and they are so different and they are so unlike anything else, including other euphorbias. So it is very tempting to add new specimens to the collection. And I'm afraid I'm very much of an addict right now. Thank you very much for watching my video about Euphorbia globosa. I hope you like it. I like it a lot. Have a great afternoon.